Hey, how are you? Hey, what you been up to? You been everywhere. You been all over here. You been you just love Periscope, don't you? You just love Periscope. Hey everybody, how are you? Um I know a lot of you guys are at work. It's Monday. I call it Monday Madness, right? Because I used to hate when I was working a 9 to 5 to get up in the morning and get to work. So I know how some of you guys feel in the early morning. I hope the mothers had a great Mother's Day. I hope you guys, got everything that you wanted, the things that you wanted in life. I hope your men and your children did some great things, or your women and your, it goes the other way around sometimes. Hey, Wes, great morning. So my topic right now is, first, let me tell you who I am. If you don't know who I am Keita J, and I am very loud at times. So you might want to, if you don't like loud, because, like I said, sometimes y'all like the hello, hey boo, best friend, y'all like that. But then when women get loud, other women are like, ooh, she loud. Ooh, she's so loud. But I could care less, because I am going to be loud at times, just letting you know, because I'm going to be me, okay? Now, here it is. That guy looking like Chris Farley. I wonder if he's ever gotten that before. He looks like Chris Farley. But anyway, let me get to the topic. The topic is, are you marketable, right? Are you marketable? Don't get mad because no people aren't contacting you. Nobody wants you on their show. Folks don't want you doing business with them because a lot of times you're not marketable. You're not marketable. It might be a lot of, working on yourself and your routine and your things like that you have to work on. And I'm not saying really the routine, but a lot of stuff to me now is so trashy. A lot of stuff is trashy. Do you agree, Wes, when you see a lot of stuff now online and you see a lot of stuff that's it's trashy. A lot of stuff is trashy. And when I say trashy, I'm going to say it's very demeaning, to your culture. Like it's like, they go for shock, and that's cool. But you know what? Some of the shock is just not a shock. It's just like, wow, that was trash. That was really that was trash. That was trash. You can't you can't expect people to pick you for something and you don't represent, you out your brand. What is your brand? What are you representing? If you want to represent trash, then okay, there is a lane for trash. I'm not saying that there's no lane. Hey, Romello, I'm not saying that there's no lane for trash. It definitely is a lane. But if you're looking for companies to sponsor you, you're not going to get the sponsors that you're looking for. You know why? Because people have to look out for their brand. And we talked about this with YouTube. People had an issue on YouTube. They can't, they're trying to take away freedom of speech and everything. Not nowadays. It's so much going on. But hey, I'm going to say this, Wes. I'm not telling people not to speak their mind. Speak your mind. Whatever's on your heart, talk about it. Because I'm going to tell you, folks feel like YouTube is a platform, but it's also a business. And they have to make money. In order for them to succeed, they have to continue to bring in the bill, the dollars, right? So if companies are pulling away from certain brands based on that, I think it's getting, now that they have online, they've allowed you guys to talk online for a long time, okay, without even bothering anybody. But now it's either you're going to get paid by us and you're going to work it the way that we want you to work it, or you're going to not get paid by us and still have freedom of speech. So, I mean, that's pretty much what they're telling you. They're saying, hey, like at a job, you're going to work for us and you're going to do what we tell you to do, or you're not, or you're going to work for, or you're not going to work for us. No, or you're going to work for us and we're going to punish you. You know what I'm saying? That's what jobs do. Jobs will punish you. You know, they'll let you sit at the job and work and work and work. And guess what? Nothing's ever in your favor. Ever in your favor. So, you know, these are the things that happens. These are the protocols. You know, either we go by the by protocol or we represent ourselves. The thing is, we have to choose a lane, right? We have to choose a lane and figure out, where do you want to go? Where do you want to be? You know, are you working for yourself and are you trying to maintain, you know, funds for yourself, or are you trying to build a business? And which means building a business, sometimes you have to get sponsors to help you build those businesses. And I truly understand that, being in business, because it's not easy for you to grow as a business by yourself. It's very hard for anyone to grow by themselves. If you look at Shark Tank, these people are startups, right? They've gotten some companies have gotten millions of dollars just by people investing in their company. So even if you're looking for people to invest in your company, you have to, you know, you have to look the part. You have to play the part, you know, and I'm not saying do anything that you disagree with. I would never do anything I disagree with. If I'm going to speak my mind, I'm going to speak my mind. And if I feel like at the time a sponsor needs to pull themselves from me, then I will. But because I feel like even when we do speak our mind, what happens? When we speak our mind, nothing really, you know, do you think we get the help that we need? A lot of us, when we speak our mind, it might be entertaining. I think it's very entertaining for people to kind of, you know, look at what we're doing. Thanks for sharing, Wes. I appreciate that. Even though you shared like 10 minutes ago. So I just, you know, for me, being marketable, being fun, you know, not offending people, you know, just be you, you know, and try not to offend people, because I feel like when people get offended, regardless of like their race, I know like Caucasian people are tired of hearing about white and black jokes. You know, I know they tired of it. I'm tired of it. You know, the white and the black stuff, like, to me, it's like, wow, okay, we've done a lot of that. Now it's time for, you know, something else, you know, it's a lot of stuff that can be talked about, you know, if you want freedom of speech, it's still a lot of stuff that we can talk about and have conversations about. And on Existing Nature's media podcast, I call it a video cast. It's not a podcast. It's a video cast. On the video cast, we will be having fun. We will be talking about not really like some serious things. We will also be talking about, we will get into a little bit of relationship. I'm like tired of hearing about relationships too, because it's like, do people really follow what we talk about? Like, do they even follow any of the conversations? Like, people get on board and we talk about it, but are they really acting on it? Are people really acting on the conversations that we have? I just wonder about that. I wonder if we're really truly acting on the conversations that we're having with people about what we like about this and what we don't like about that. I was listening to some young guys from DC. They've gotten some numbers up. Well, their numbers are up now, and sketch comedy. Hey, Jeannie. They either follow their heart or their crotch. Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. Wes, they either follow the heart or the crotch, right? Hey, how are you? So it's like this. It's like this. Most people, let me tell you what the Lean Squad said. If you guys don't know, The Lean Squad is from my area. I didn't even know, these guys. I saw one or two of their videos, and I was listening to them on the Breakfast Club, and they're from the DMV area. I'm playing and I'm not playing. Right. So one of the guys, like what's his name, on the show? What's his name? The one that just wrote the book on the Breakfast Club. I can't think of his name. Charlemagne. So Charlemagne was saying, why is it that younger people now are starting to take relationships seriously, right? And the guy was like, he had a woman. One of the guys was like, oh, well, I can't, I'm not out here for that. I feel like his answer wasn't, and they sound so mature. They were only like, 19 to 21. And it's 3 of them in the group. And the guy was like, I feel like, it's no room for that. He was like, it's no room for me to spread myself thin. And then there's so much stuff out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, my son is the same way. My son wants to have one lady and, that's it. Like, he's not into even him being 19, I've never really seen him dating multiple girls and, that kind of stuff. I'm not saying that he's not going to do that, but I'm just saying, like, I've talked to my son. He's seen me in relationships, and it's like, from the talks that we've had, he wants to have one woman. He don't want to spread himself thin like a lot of these older guys. They see something else they like. They feel like they got to tackle it, and women too, seeing something else and, you're not getting the right thing at home. So you feel like you got to go and get it from somebody else. Damn that. I've never been that person. So I feel like even that represents your brand, the stuff that you're doing. Like, you really have to be careful how you're out here spreading yourself thin. If you trying to get, you trying to get into business and doing things, you got to keep your life, your private life has to be totally a secret. You know what I'm saying? If you out here doing this and doing that, because that will mess up your brand. Exactly. So you want to make sure that if you working on business, and Michael Bazin was talking about something similar to this on his show. If you working on your brand, you want to make sure that, you are, you taking it seriously. This is your business. You don't want people seeing you dibbling and dabbling, you messing with all these different people. Keep your life a secret, your private life. Okay? Don't tell and show everything. I'm dating this girl. I'm dating this girl, because that messes up your brand and people don't take you seriously. And then at that point, you are not marketable, because then you have lost people. You have lost people. Y'all see me, I be by myself. Like, I may have, and I'm not saying that I'm perfect, but I may have told y'all, hey, yeah, I went out with somebody or whatever, and I may have showed the person, but you don't see me with multiple people hanging, I'm just dating multiple guys, and I'm just out here, and I got a business, and I'm just whatever. I'm just saying, like, being real careful about what we do, how we spread ourselves, what we're putting on the internet. If you plan on having any type of business, be careful, because that could haunt you. Even though some people like hoes, they don't care. Without a doubt, a generation of voyeurs. So watch. Exactly. Everybody loves trash. Everybody loves trash. But let me tell you, the ones that love trash are the ones they gonna follow you, and then they gonna follow somebody else right after that. So you gotta be the one to make money. So they may follow you today, but tomorrow, 2 and 3 weeks later, they following somebody else. And then sometimes you're no longer relevant. So just because you got a couple of followers and your followers are coming up online and things like that, it's not even about followers much anymore. It's not even, listen. Let me tell y'all. Hey, E, it's not even about followers. I told y'all this before. I'm going to say it again. It's more about engagement. It's about engagement. It is not even about followers. It's not about really views. It's about, are you marketable? Are you marketable? So people looking for followers and they looking for, I need to get all these views. I need to get all these followers, for your business. It's not really about that. It's about engagement. Do you know companies are going through feeds and seeing who's marketable, who can, let me tell you something. A company might like you so much, okay? They might like so much what you're doing. They may even, you got online magazines that will post stuff and give you the following that you need. Do you know that happens? Do you guys know that this is how people actually get followings? Just like I told you, Baller Alert, World Star Hip Hop. Once they post something online, a lot of people go and follow somebody based on what they've posted. So it's all a team effort, okay? It's all a team effort. It's all a team effort. So don't think that because somebody today doesn't have the following, you guys don't look at them as they're not doing much. You're not interested by them. They pay for views and followers. But also, Wes, look, they pay for views and followers, but they also have a team of people from so many different places, they call them online bloggers, companies. All they have to do is take your feed and put it somewhere. And once people see and they know who you are, that's why you always should introduce who you are, because you never know who's going to come and who's going to follow you based on that. So anytime you get online, introduce who you are. I am Keita J. I'm an entertainer. I'm a custom designer. I'm a voiceover artist. And I am me, boo. And I want you to be you. So you always want to add, give them something. Let them know who you are, what you do. And I am exist in nature, the letter N. I always say the letter N, nature media. Okay, but exist, the letter N, nature. But we're changing our logo and eventually to a media company. But right now it still exists in nature, and exist in nature is for the performing arts. Okay. We are open for the performing arts. If you guys have anything that you want to showcase, if you want to talk about what you do, you can always hit up. I'm an entertainment blogger. Okay. I'm an entertainment. Hey, Valeria, how are you? I'm an entertainment blogger. That is me. Okay, so I'm just telling y'all, if you have anything that you are trying to do, don't just do it just because, get a feel for it. Get a feel for what you're doing. You're going to be forever changing. You're going to be forever changing. You're not going to stay the same. If you are any type of entertainer or whatever, nothing ever stays the same. Okay? Nothing. You should be evolving as you go along. You should never be stuck in the same place. Month after month after month, you should always be changing. Regardless, make yourself marketable. Get out there, do something that's worth doing. Make people laugh. Hey, what's up, S? Make people laugh. Entertain them. However you're going to do it. Get your business. Start your business off. All I say is make sure you're marketable. It is not about the followers. It is not about the viewership. It is about engagement. You want to engage with people. You want to talk to people. You want to go to other people's stuff and you want to look at them. You want to make sure that you checking on other people. It's not just about you. Because it's a lot of people that's being selfish. It's a lot of people. A lot of people like, I got all these followers. They gonna come over here. I'm not going over there. People are about themselves. So, you end up losing people eventually because there's no engagement. You're not engaging with other people. Don't let followers get to your head. Because followers, like I said, today they'll be with you. A couple of days they'll be with somebody else. Okay? And that's just how it goes. I heard about it. I read about it. Exactly. You only following a certain amount of people. I always tell you guys, as much as you come on and engage with me, I will follow you. They never go to the follower site to meet them at their Exactly. Don't think you too. Look, this is the problem with the Instagram. I'm going to tell y'all. This is the problem with a lot of people on Instagram, right? And I'm going to tell you, they have had, and this is by me reading some stuff that was sent to me by my advisor. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm undressing in the car. Yes, I'm undressing. Okay, so I'm going to get down to the nitty gritty. I'm going to tell you guys. Now, this is info that I've been getting, right? Instagrammers, and it's especially the ones that have like 1,700,000 and something, to 1 million followers. A lot of them are starting to lose deals that they were getting, right? Big online deals. They're no longer really doing. I'm not gonna say no company is doing it, but they have micro influencers now. And they have macro influencers. So micro influencers are, you said you're not looking. I see your eyes. So they have micro influencers and they have macro influencers. So macro, even here, I see people with followers, they only follow. And that's sad. You know what I'm saying? That, you know why? You're not that. Come on now. But you expecting yourself, listen, hold on, let me wipe this screen off. You expecting yourself to engage and possibly sell product for a company, because this is what a lot of people are going to be doing. They're going to be engaging with you guys. They supposed to engage with you guys. They supposed to might have sponsors. You know what I'm saying? But you not even engaging with the folks that's on here, which is crazy. You got micro and you got macro. The micro are people that have may have hey Demi, great morning, that may have 1,000 followers, up to 10,000, right? Those are macro. So if you have 1,000 followers, it's possibility that you may be the one that's a micro influencer. A company might see what you're doing. They may hit you up. Okay? They have software now where they can pull up people online based on the following that they have, based on the hashtags, based on, certain things. Exactly. So they have stuff where they can pull you up. I'm talking not just one software. They have several where you can go online and you can see who's doing what. You can see the engagement. You can see, if people are actually, what material they have online. You can see all of that. So these companies have access to so much that you guys may not realize that they even have. So, while you out here twerking on Periscope and not marketing yourself where you can possibly have a sponsor with somebody and acting a fool, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised who you could be really, really doing work with. Yes, analytics. You'd be so surprised who you could actually be doing work with. You would be so surprised. Now let's talk macro influencers. Macro influencers are people that have over 10,000 or more. The higher up, the ones y'all see with the million and so on followers. You have a lot of people that have those followers and the viewership, but the engagement is sucky. The engagement is sucky. And people only jump on the bandwagon of what's hot. Your material could be whack, but people will jump on it just because everybody else is jumping on it. That's it. So it doesn't mean that what you're putting out there is not worth people seeing. And you may feel like, oh, I'm not being seen. Nobody's coming over. Keep doing it. Because I could tell you, even for me, exactly. Even for me, I started off, I still do characters. I just haven't really done it in a minute because I'm doing some other stuff as well. And I'm mixing and matching everything because I got stuff, other people that I'm working with. Zero engagement. Exactly. So a lot of these people are not seeing they're not seeing the ROI from these macro influencers. They're just not seeing it. So a lot of them started going to, is the new world order. Not being genuine is the new world order. I mean, that's just how people are. And you know what? We can't stop it. I question it. I see a lot of stuff that has views, and I'm like, you know, I look at it like I may not be interested in it, but if they like it, then hey, I'm like, I love it. I love it to the point where I'm not even liking it. You know, I'm not going to hit the heart just because I see a million people hit the hearts or a million people, you know, loving what's going on. I'm not going to interact with that because I have a soul. And I'm just not that person that jumps on a bandwagon of everything that's going on. But it's a lot of people that's on here. And honestly, a lot of them, hey, May, how are you? A lot of people are not marketable. They're not marketable. You think they doing something because they got numbers. But a lot of times, just the numbers alone are not giving them access to much at all. Okay, so it's all about engagement. We have to support each other. You never know what somebody's working on. And, you know, you sitting up there like, I ain't going over there with them. They ain't got enough people. But you know what? The mediocre people, and Master P said this. I like the underdogs. Master P said this out of his mouth. He said people underestimate underdogs. And they surely do. They underestimate the underdog because they feel like they don't see the numbers. You know what I'm saying? But the person is marketable and you can build yourself up to be much more. All it takes is other companies to spread the love of what's going on. All it takes is one person to spread the love that may have many people that are interested in what you're doing. All it takes. That's all it takes. You never know. You never know. So keep putting out your stuff. Stay marketable, y'all. I keep referencing the first episode of Black Mirror on Netflix. What happened on that? I haven't seen that. Do I need to look at that? Is that it? I don't watch a lot of TV, but I do watch Netflix. I watch Netflix. Oh, and they changed Hulu too. Hulu looks so different. Like Hulu has a facelift now. Hulu has a major facelift. So it's called Black Mirror. It's called Black. I'm going to definitely check that out. Okay, Black Mirror. So do you want to do a scope? It is different. And I watched Barbershop on there yesterday. So, you know, Hulu is so different now. It has a lot of stuff that you could see. So do you want to do you want to do a scope on Black Mirror? So you could tell us about it? You ain't gotta watch it. Okay, so give me a little bit about it. Was somebody the underdog? See, somebody slide their Hulu code. I wish I could. It's only $7.99. I mean, I don't know what your funds are like, but $7.99, not bad. Okay, so Black Mirror. So Wes is suggesting that we go see we check out Black Mirror on Netflix. I'm going to check that out. I'm always looking for something to watch on Netflix, and there's so many movies on there. Sometimes you can't hold on. Even when you said Black Mirror, let me tell you this. I haven't seen Black Mirror on there. I haven't seen it. So it's like I haven't seen it, so it's like some of the movies you can't even find that are good on Netflix. Like, you have to type it in the subject. So that goes to show you some things are hidden. And Tyler Perry said that too. Tyler Perry said some things, sometimes you're hidden. Tyler Perry says sometimes you're hidden. Sometimes you're not ready to be seen yet. Sometimes you're just hidden, until the time is right. And then you just bust out and everybody loves, see what you're doing, and that's, and I feel like that exactly that, because you know what, you might be better at business. Somebody might see something in you that you're doing and just, take it for what it's worth. You never, ever know. You never know what people see in you. So keep on keeping on. Play the underdog role. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Look, be about it. And keep putting out. Even if your content is not so great. Even if you don't feel good about it. Okay? Everything. Exactly. And you know what? That's when you hear some people say, I was getting ready to lose something, and I gained something in time for me to help out where I was losing. You got people that will say, like I said, Charlie Wilson, he went through his moment of stress and everything, and until he met his wife. Well, the lady he was dating is now his wife. She helped him. She helped him through his process. And she believed in him. And he was able to get off his feet and off drugs and everything and do, what he came here to do. Now he on stage living it up. And how old is Charlie Wilson in the six? Is he 60 or 50 something? He on stage. He said, I danced my heart out because I know where I was. You know what? Sometimes we get empty inside. And that's why I say we go through things in life. Nobody's ever always the same. We go through things in life and, it takes us a step back. And sometimes it takes something good for us to recoup. And you never know who's going to be in your life at that time. You never know what's going to come. You know what? I carry my crystals around every day and just, hold them tight. I got like 4 crystals. I hold them, some of them tight. I don't hold all of them tight now. Every once in a while, I might be like, where the other crystal? Where the other crystal? But they're magnetic. So you're going to find them. Your crystals are magnetic. You might thought you lost it, but it's going to show up somewhere. Okay? Maybe it's just cleansing the area that needs to be cleansed. So I say this, y'all. Do you? Don't worry about views. Don't worry about followers. Do it because you're happy about it. But at the same time, because we all know that people jump on the bandwagon, you just got to be marketable, though. You have to be. You can't be showing all this. You lost your crystals. They might be in the house. Listen, they supposed to be magnetic. So, you know what? Listen. Let me I said it might be cleansing the area. So maybe somebody needed that. Maybe you lost it for somebody to pick up your energy. Maybe that's why you lost it. Okay? Maybe that's why you lost it, because I wouldn't say you lost it though. I don't like to use the word loss. Maybe you're helping somebody else out because they are magnetic and other folks can find them that need them. You know what I'm saying? So you never know you getting rid of something to give to somebody else. She said, but it's all good. I buy them off. It's all good, but I'm going to say mine magnetic because I have misplaced mine and I've always found them. I'm always able to find them. I even bought some more. That one, I got one that's clear that I got from my Reiki class. So I'm going to say mine is, okay? Because I was like, where's my crystal? And I end up finding it again. But, stay true to yourself. Stay marketable, you guys. Don't worry about nothing else. Keep going. You never know who's watching you. you might have very little followers or whatever, but people will come around, and all it takes is that one person to spike it up. You never know what's going to happen. Hey, Creeper, how are you? You never know who's going to spike it up for you. Engage with people. Have a great day, Demi. Engage with people. Don't just think that people supposed to come and watch you. Because who the hell are you? Who the hell are you? If you think people supposed to just watch you, you just like everybody else. So don't think you're too good. Don't think you're too good to check other people out. I know I'm in and out right now, but share your content. Get on. Don't be afraid. Hey, Warren, y'all coming on at the last minute. Now I'm breaking up. Oh, my day was great yesterday. We went to my mom's house and ate some food, so it was really nice. I enjoyed it. I went out and drove a little bit, and then I went to my mom. So my daughter, she helped my mom cook. So, y'all can check the replay, but that's why I always check with my folks, and the people that come and engage with me, I engage with them. I don't make it look like I don't need to come to your scope but sometimes I'm just busy. Like, I might be in and out of somebody's scope because I'm busy. Like, I'm doing other stuff. So I do try to come over and give hearts and things like that and share if I can, if you're live. But I even told myself I got to get better with engagement with folks, because I don't want folks to be thinking that it's all about me or any of that stuff. So I promise y'all I'll get better with that myself. For the folks that come over, and at least, if you're coming to my scope, and I do owe you that, I owe you to come over and engage with you guys as well. So, and not just people that have numbers, they lure you in and nobody wants to interact, and, just being selfish. Why? Being selfish. This is the year of, I don't even know if it's the year, but it's been quite a few years of selfishness, and I've been seeing it. So I'm witnessing that myself. So you guys, have a great day. I'll probably be back on later. I'm not sure if I'll come back on. I may be able to, but I'm trying to get this show together for tomorrow, and I'm trying to see who I can get on the show for tomorrow. So I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for coming over, Warren. Have a great day.